Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah, back again with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. And in today's video, I want to send a message to those of you who don't feel like you fit in. You know, if you feel like you don't fit in, there is a reason for that. It's because the universe has bigger plans for you. You see, I was always a kid who never really fit into anything. You know, I never fit in. I never really had a lot of friends. But it was because the universe had other plans for me. You see, oftentimes, a lot of us, we feel like we don't fit in, and we take that as a bad thing. You know, we don't see the actual opportunity that there is in store for us in terms of not fitting in. You know, a lot of us don't really see the opportunities that there are that are given to us because we don't fit in. And, you know, I was one of those kids who never really fit in. And, you know, it seems lonely a lot of the times, right? There was a lot of the times where I thought that I was missing out on stuff because I didn't really have friends who I could relate to, right? I always felt like the people who were in my grade just didn't really understand me, right? Still to this day, people don't really understand me. And if you feel this way, if you feel like you're never really, it's hard for you to find friends, or it's hard for you to really fit into anything, it's because you were born to stand out. You were put on this planet for a certain purpose. You know, we all were, but if you find yourself not fitting in, this is especially true because the universe has better plans for you. You know, you didn't come here to fit into the crowd. You didn't come here to work that 9-to-5 job like everybody else. Is that how you want to fit in? Do you want to work the 9-to-5 job like the rest of them? Right? Do you want to go to parties, get blackout drunk and don't even remember the next day, the day after? That doesn't sound like very much fun to me. You see, and this is why I never really fit in. I never really was that guy who wanted to go to parties. You know, I was never a guy who wanted to go to the clubs. I was never one of those guys who wanted to go out because I knew that I wasn't going to relate to anybody. You know, I knew that if I were to go there wouldn't be anything in store for me. But when I was younger, I would have thought that I was missing out on a lot of things, you know, and missing out on life because there wasn't people who were relating to me. You see, and this is why I want to come on here and talk to those of you who feel like you don't fit in, because the universe has a bigger plan for you. Find out what it is you enjoy doing. You see, anything that we find that we enjoy doing, we can make that our lifestyle. How do we make it our lifestyle? Well, it starts with you having to block out the noise. What does that mean? Sometimes we have to eliminate some of the distractions that are going on within our external reality. Right? Social media is very prevalent, and there's a lot of things that are happening all the time on social media. You know, and social media can be a great tool to help you share your wealth, right? Share your talents. But it can also be something that destroys you, and you never want to let it control you like that. And so this is why I say, if you don't fit in, watch this video. Because this is a sign to go for it. This is a sign to go after your dreams. Go after what it is that you want. And stop listening to the others. Right? Nobody else matters. Your life depends on you. And so that means that it depends on what it is that you want to do. You ultimately, on this planet, we have the choice of free will. And it's so important that we value this right, because free will allows us to do whatever it is that we choose. And because of this, you can live the life of your dreams simply by doing what it is that you came here to do, what you came here to be. Right? Understanding who you are is a big reason as to what it is you want to do, right? What it is that you came here to do. Like I said before, I always knew that I was the kid who didn't fit in, right? There was no one who could really relate to me. Although I've always found myself trying to have friends. I always found myself trying to get along with other people, right? But I was missing the point. The universe was putting me in situations to where I didn't fit in on purpose, right? It was up until I had my spiritual awakening. What a spiritual awakening is you start to understand that, who you are and why you came here to be, as well as that the universe isn't so black and white, meaning that you don't have to follow the script. You don't have to follow what your parents are telling you to do. You don't have to follow what your friends are telling you what to do. You don't have to follow what some of your siblings are requesting for you to do. Right? Listen to your heart. Follow your heart. And the universe will guide you along the way, guys. Trust me. If you've always felt like that person who's never fit in, I'm with you. I was that person. I am that person. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to remind you that the reason why you don't fit in is because the universe has bigger plans for you. And there is something that you need to be doing that your heart is calling for you to do. Maybe that you've kind of suppressed for a while, or maybe it's something that you're a little bit afraid to do, or maybe it's something that you're afraid to do because you don't want to be judged by other people, and I get that. Before I started YouTube, I wasn't sure how people were going to feel about me. I kind of thought people would look at me as weird. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter what those people think. Because spirit is always guiding you. The universe is always guiding you. You just have to follow your heart. And, like I said before, I was one of those people who didn't feel like I fit in. And it was up until I started making YouTube videos when I knew this is what I'm here to do. And so tap into that inner wisdom. Tap into your heart. Find what it is that you want to do. If you're afraid to if you're afraid to do something that you don't want to do, realize that that is how you grow. We have to start vibrating on a higher frequency than fear. You see, the reason why we're fearful is because we're used to taking on a lot of the belief systems from our parents, right? If our parents were afraid, sometimes some of that fear kind of gets transferred onto us unconsciously, right? They don't understand that they're doing that. As a duck just approached me. But, if you don't know, if you're afraid to take that leap into a direction that you want to follow, understand that I support you. Understand that just because people aren't going to see you. People aren't going to trust you at first. But once you find out what it is that you want to do, it doesn't matter what they think. Because you're doing what it is that you love. And that's the most important thing. And that is ultimately what you came here to do. Practice stillness. Sit with yourself a little bit. Kind of tap into a little bit of the things that you like, right? What are some things that really make you feel good? What are the things that you like to do that are making you feel good? These can be indications as to what it is that you want to do in your life. Yeah, as you can see the duck right there. That was the one that I saw earlier, but tap into what it is you love to do. And once you're tapped into what it is that you want to do, you're living your dream, you're living your purpose. This is why you came here to be. And I want to come on here to be a reminder as to why you came here to be, why you don't fit in. If you're looking for a sign, this is it. This is confirmation that the universe has bigger plans for you. And the universe wants you to take risks. The universe wants you to jump into your gifts and your talents. You see, and if you're watching this, this is a sign to go for it, man. To jump into what it is that you want to do. And so, with that being said, my friends, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to make this video to all of the chosen ones who feel like they don't fit in. There's a huge reason as to why you don't fit in. It is because you were born to stand out. I'm born to stand out. Right? I'm out here in the middle of my community. Right? Everybody can see me. But I don't care. Right? I don't care if people are looking at me. I look weird, but this is a place that I love to record videos. That is why I do this every single day. So with that being said, my friends, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to comment them down below. As well as if you have any future video recommendations, I am all ears. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want to follow me on my social medias, they're all going to be right here. With that being said, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at, my brothers and sisters, and peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.